everyone, Urmila here. Today I'm going to show you how to make an Asian sweet with black glutinous rice and coconut milk. This is a really popular dish in Malaysia and Asia, and it is really tasty. You probably wouldn't have had something like this before, so I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do, and I hope you give it a shot because it's really worth the time that it takes. Let me show you what you're going to need. So for this video, as I mentioned earlier, you're going to need black glutinous rice. That's how it looks in its raw form. You need 2 cups of this rice, and it needs to be washed and soaked from the previous night, or at least 2 hours before you want to cook the dish. And once it's soaked, just leave it in the pot, and then you'll need 1 cup of sugar and about 1 1/4 cups of coconut milk. You need some pandan leaves or screw pine leaves. I get these frozen from the Asian shop, and you can just let it thaw and then tie it into a knot, and a pinch of salt. So let me show you what you're going to have to do next. So I've just put the pot to boil, and it's started to get quite hot already. I'm just going to add the pandan leaves in, and it can boil with the rice, so it gives a nice pandan flavor to the dish. And just leave it to boil on a medium fire for about another 15 minutes, and then I'll show you what to add next. So it's been about 10 minutes since I put this on the stove, and it started boiling. And if you have a look at the grains of rice, and if you press them with your finger, if you're able to press them like that, then you can add in the sugar and the coconut milk, so that those 2 ingredients can also incorporate and cook properly. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to add in the sugar, and the amount of sugar I've just added in half of what I said, so about half a cup or about 3/4 cup of sugar. You can put less or more sugar depending on what you like, and also the black rice will cook faster if you soak it. So the longer you soak it for, the faster it cooks. So because I've soaked it from the night before, I think it's only taken about 10 minutes for it to get to this point. Yeah, so just stir it in and let the sugar melt, and then we can add the coconut milk in another like 5 minutes. Just let the sugar melt and let the rice cook a little bit more. Then we'll add the coconut milk in. So it's been about 5 to 7 minutes, and I've added in all the sugar, and just because I like things to be quite nice and sweet. And also with these kind of dishes, when you're cooking it, it may taste like it's sickeningly sweet, but once it's cooled down, or you put it in the fridge and you have it the next day, you'll find that it's not as sweet as it was when you're cooking it. So I usually make it a little sweeter than what I would like it on the day, and as it cools down, the sweetness tends to lessen a bit. So, but it's really up to you again. This is just a guide, just to give you an idea of an Asian sweet that you could do. But yeah, this sweet can be served hot or cold, and it's really delicious either way. So I'm going to add in the salt and just give that a stir, and then I'm going to put in the coconut milk. Just putting in a bit first and just stirring that through. add the rest of it in. And just let it cook for another 5 to 10 minutes even. Just let the coconut milk incorporate nicely, and if you feel like you want a bit more coconut milk in it, you can add some more. I think I might leave it at this point, or just see how it is after a few minutes and then decide accordingly. But I'll show you how it looks when I'm going to turn the stove off. So I've tasted it and I feel like I need to add another cup of coconut milk. I feel like the coconut flavor is not strong enough, so I'm just going to put in another cup of coconut milk. Please make sure that you add that to the beginning or to your recipe. Unfortunately, I hardly cook with recipes, so when I'm making videos like this, sometimes I have to just go with the flow and add if I need to. So yeah, just add that to make it 2 cups of 2¼ cups of coconut milk. Sorry. Just so you know, with the glutinous rice, the black glutinous rice, it does not actually well, this particular brand does not actually cook until it all becomes mushy. So you don't have to wait until it becomes mushy like normal white rice. It will still hold its shape, but as long as when you eat it and you bite it, it is soft, you can then turn off the stove and remove the pandan leaves, and then you can serve the dessert hot, or if you prefer for it to be a cold dessert, then let it cool a bit and pop it in the fridge, and yeah, serve it whenever you like. Hope you enjoyed this video. Happy cooking!